and then tweet the tweet that I'm going to tweet. And welcome, people, to Dog Pound D&D Party 3. I feel like all the parties... Oh my god, we don't have a good Callie, do we?
No, unfortunately not. We could just put Luca.
We could, that'll work. Too bad you don't have your original art. I think it might have just been a PNG you said. Oh well. But you know what we can do?
The Macarena.
I should also look how you guys... I'm gonna steal you for a second, Luca. And just, you know, try and get some appropriate sizing for you guys. I did a lot of work today on this, so you go down. But we will do this. And it'll fool everyone. You ready? There we go. I think you're muted.
Oh.
You now say Callian. You're just a very fancily dressed Callian. Oh, he's muted. No problem. So, who, it looks like, of Cairo or Armach wants to tell the summary of how we got to where we're at? Or Atreya now.
I don't remember anything that happened last time.
Who wants to do it?
So we decided we were going to go look into Demon Lords, and Cairo's like, hey, go look for rumors of weird stuff happening. And so we split up, and Cairo went with Armach to deal with
What is it? I unplugged it because I need that little thing to plug my computer in here.
Anyway, Cairo and Armach went to meet with the nobles, and they're basically capitalizing off of Cairo's name as Savior of the World. So they are throwing a ball in his honor, and then we regrouped. Atreya and Luca went to the lowborn areas and were checking stuff out, and talked to a bartender and learned about a gang that fancies itself worshippers of Kraylin. Why anyone would want to worship that pissant is beyond me, but, you know, I digress. And then they're called the Rose Bushes because of Voltaire memes. And so we met up, shared information, and then Cairo and Luca are going to the ball, while Atreya and Armach went to look into the gang. Atreya and Armach were ambushed by a girl with a wand. We knocked her out, captured her, interrogated her, and got a location of and a map for their base. And Cairo and Luca were about to begin the ball, and that is where we left off.
And you get 3 loot points because everybody who does after that long of a break gets 3 loot points.
Huzzah.
And also, after today, you'll all be level 11.
For a Scooby snack?
Icarus did successfully get like half the party to eat mushrooms.
Yeah, I saw that.
Dude, I got everybody to eat mushrooms, including Magni, who just didn't have a mushroom to eat. And it only killed one of them.
Yes. That's true. That's true. There was a death.
Technically, Rosalind just went down like 80 times.
Yeah.
He didn't actually die.
All right. So we left ourselves here, Callian and Cairo, approaching the royal ball being thrown. Well, not royal. I mean, they're not really royal. They are what they are. They're the Olive Garden.
Not royal, but kind of royal.
Yeah, like they're important. It's a weird system that they have here.
Yeah.
So they approach this lovely, lovely map with good old Guff and Scruff.
Like the front, this like front area is open, and they're
Yeah.
just walked in. I can't remember if there was like 2 sets of doors or not.
No, this is like an open air. Like they've got like a chandelier hanging out in the open air, like, and it's just hanging there
Yeah.
by magic. So they're fancy.
Yeah, I remember you're using seeming, so it makes it look like you're seeming to be Callian.
I am Callie. I gotta get into my character.
I also remember you used seeming on both of us just to make our clothes even fancier than that before. So.
Yep.
So Cairo will enter the building.
Walkway.
Walkway, yeah. Walkway,
Yes.
whatever.
Do you have your? I forget. It's been so long. What was the term? Like, were you going to be sending invitations? How the fuck was this supposed to go?
They got one already.
Yeah,
before they left.
Okay, so they got the invitations. Okay, I'm just making sure. It's been a while, so invitations.
My invitation covers all of us. All that I bring with me.
Hello, it's me, Callie, and
Oh yes,
the
the
savior
goody
of the
two
world,
shoes
yes.
of Safe Falls.
yes, I'm very good.
Well, why the hell anybody would? You got to tell us. Why would you fuck with Rokoge? Crazy.
Oh, I feel bad for the people there. Yeah.
Well, I mean, a lot of people do, but is it worth it?
I think so. Yes, I, Callie, think that it's worth it for sure.
And then he goes to one knee and puts his fist to his forehead and
Luca
says,
doesn't know what that is.
"Hail Lathandra."
Yes, rise, my son, in the light.
Quite.
He looks a little strangely at you, but they move aside to let you in. Kind of cocks his head at that.
Luca would have no idea what that was, so he's just gonna walk right through. Greetings, yes. Prayers with all of you, yes. May the light bless you all.
And then we'll take a quick second because Matt paid for a channel shout, and I'm assuming he wants me to say something about Dog Pound Ukraine, which is not this Sunday. Well, yeah, not yesterday. This coming Sunday. It's 12-ish hours of speed runs, with all the money going to, I think, like Save the Children or something like that.
Accurate.
Yes. So I have the first run at 7 a.m. I posted it in the Discord. I could probably steal it from the Discord and just ruin the cameras for a moment here. It's kind of worth it. Yeah, it's not there. It's probably in here. Yeah, there we go. Very professional. There we go. Look at that. Look at all that information that's there. So definitely check that out. Matt kind of runs the show. I'm a consultant who just makes things more difficult mostly. And as you open
Accurate.
the door, and then as you open the door, you see some. Let me. I gotta draw some shit. Not draw. God forbid. Trust me, nobody wants that.
Goodbye, faces.
And you see just people bustling about. You see what looks like some kind of a traveling merchant walking along. You see what looks like a maid carrying a pail of water across. You see a child running across the room, and this guy just kind of standing in the corner with a drink. And he looks a little sloshed, but you can't tell too much from here. And then you have this couple arguing with these two guards to let them in, and how dare they keep them from the main dining room.
Well, it seems everything is already bustling in here.
Yes, maybe you can just slip through. I think we want to go to the main dining hall, yes? Not stay out here in this foyer or whatever this is.
We'll probably need to make sure that they aren't still setting things up before we walk in.
True. Let's move up here and I don't know, figure out what these two are up to. I try to get closer to like eavesdrop a little. Not exactly making myself known, but like just close enough to see what they're arguing with the guards about.
They're trying to say that we have invited. We're gonna put some names here.
Moshly.
There we go.
We got names.
Well, I guess they wouldn't be. That would be Moshly too. No, here we go.
My subtle way of telling Meta he never updated the stream title. Apparently, everybody may die at the ball.
What the hell? I changed it like 8 times.
You should just leave it like that for the next few sessions, and people will be like, "Wow, everybody may die."
Kyro's just sitting there like, I hate all the nobles.
Just a massacre.
When we meet back up with our Mockton Atreya, they're like, "Yeah, no, we couldn't find the kids. How'd you guys do?" "Oh, we killed all of the nobles," and they just give themselves that like glance, like, "Okay, so what we did wasn't that bad."
So
Casted a few fireballs into there, and
yeah, it works. You already ruined the town once. Do it again.
Are you gonna pull a Rosalind, just open the door and fire a fireball?
Oh, Jesus. Wrestling's emotionally damaged.
I can do even worse than that because I can make a wall of force so they can't even get out.
So continuing, Ted Mills yells, "You understand, we are important. We trade many goods. We have an invitation to the ball." And they say, "An invitation of the ball does not constitute an invitation to the sanctum." And Rebecca goes, "Don't you know who we are?" And then the one in green who does not speak draws his sword, and you see them scoot away into the other room.
It's a really good good thing Ikarath isn't here. If somebody just yelled, "Don't you know who we are?" he'd immediately lean in and be like, "Don't you know who you are?" Listen, when you find out, don't tell anyone.
I was just gonna look at them leaving like, I see that people are fighting their way to get in here at this point.
And the little girl, when running across, trips briefly in front of Callie, and then continues on running. Roll perception, Callie.
Okay. Sorry, I haven't rolled anything in a while. Where is it? Perception.
Oh, no.
Oh, fantastic.
Continue along your way.
Wow, that little girl was peculiar. Anyway. I guess I'll turn to Cairo and get closer to him so like people aren't eavesdropping too well. And I'll say, do we think we need to go into the sanctum, or should we just mingle with the rest of the party?
I would like to see if the sanctum is where the head of the family is. But of course, it should be best that we mingle if this whole ball is for the saviors of this world. It would make sense for us to wander about.
Also, I think maybe we could make some useful allies if we get those two into the sanctum somehow. Although I doubt it.
Perhaps. I do know that my invitation is for as many people, so if it says that we can go into the sanctum with our invitation, then we probably could get them in.
It does not say that on your invitation.
Ah, okay.
It's kind of an invite-only sort of deal.
I see.
It's a very, yeah.
Very pristine, high-class stuff.
I mean, that's probably the assumption you would make based on the argument that was being had.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, I'm still gonna walk forward and just speak with the two gentlemen standing in front of the door.
I'll stand behind you.
Names.
Oh, just
Oh,
yeah. Go ahead.
Cairo Moonglade.
Marks.
Marks? What do you mean by that?
You are not permitted to enter this room.
Oh, very well. I understand. Is this the Sanctum you said?
Correct.
Interesting. Is that assuming is where the Lord of the House tends to be?
I'm sorry, repeat that.
I assume that is where the Lord of the House tends to reside?
When he has business.
Ah. Will he be about this evening? I do wish to speak with him.
He has a chair reserved at the head table with the two of you.
Very well. Thank you for entertaining my questions. And Kara will start to walk off.
All right.
I will follow meekly behind.
And this guy kind of is walking, kind of swaying towards you. Hey, no. Roll dexterity. Okay. He falls into you and knocks you to the ground. The wine splashes all over your jacket. And he hastily tries to pat you off before getting up. Roll perception.
I'm gonna
Okay.
roll that.
Okay.
I would ask you to take your hand off me, sir.
Oh, I'm so. And he kind of, I'll go. And he starts stumbling off.
Strange, man.
1 second. What's your main character sheet for Cairo?
Devilish.
Okay. What's the most obviously valuable thing you'd have on you?
The most obviously valuable
Yeah, I
thing?
can't tell from
Gold.
your inventory. Oh yeah, gold would be easy. Yep.
All of my stuff is more hunter gear.
Okay,
So
we're good.
he would. All right.
Continue along your way. You hear music coming from this room, and you hear a lot of chatter and talking, and the sound of feet clacking across tile.
Seems like the party is over there.
And you see people dancing on the floor to the north. You see Ted Moshley and Rebecca High Party drinking quite heavily in the corner, and they seem to be waving their arms quite a lot, and they don't seem happy. You got people discussing things around tables, and two women discussing something in the corner here. You do have a set of double doors to the south, and there's no band, but there's music, and you do see this, whatever that is in the corner there.
So, you can obviously spend some time enjoying the party if that is what you wish. Remember, the primary reason we are here is to find information. I say that to Callian.
Mm-hmm.
Or Callian. You can obviously mingle and enjoy the party as you wish, but remember, the primary mission is to find information. That's what I said. I don't know if you still can't hear.
Can you hear, or are you just not able to talk, or what's going on?
He's muted. So
Oh, must be stuff going on over there.
yeah. Okay.
Callian's gonna go enjoy the party and mingle for a little bit.
That's fair.
Callian, make like 5 charisma checks. We'll automate that for ease of muting. And then we'll just say Callian is doing this while Cairo, you get to do some things. So Cairo, what are you doing? Who are you approaching?
I'm gonna approach this table right here.
Okay. So you see 2 women sitting there chatting to each other. And they look over at you and they kind of cock their heads because they're not quite sure. You don't look exactly like the paintings and pictures of the Cairo that they would know. Because they were all casual Cairo. And you're kind of proper Cairo, and they don't quite get the
He changed
the
outfits.
glow up.
That's not who I thought he would be.
He's got fancy hair. You got fancy clothes. You look very different from the Cairo that we used to know. So they're like, "Are you somebody we know? Aren't you somebody we know?"
Now he's just somebody that they used.
I'm Cairo Moonglade.
They look at each other. That's where we know him from.
Yes,
We'll have to get an autograph. They sell for quite a bit.
Interesting. I have no problem with giving you my autograph. May I sit here at the table with you?
Of course.
So, may I ask your 2 names?
Well, I'm Dibby.
Gibby, pleasure to meet you.
I thought she said Gibby at first.
Gibby!
And that's Dottie. My name is
Dottie.
Dottie. Nice to meet you.
Pleasure to meet both of you. This, as far as, my apologies. How goes things here in this city? It's been a while since I've been here.
Well, I mean, given that we're here, it seems like a great place to be. It's a great time to party.
Gibby.
That voice I was not ready for.
I should probably turn that on.
You're
That might be a little
on.
too intense, Meta.
Oh, it's supposed to be the
We
other
can't
way.
really understand what you're
There we
saying.
go. Let me.
I was like,
adjust
yeah,
this.
you were doing super deep voice, and I'm like, oh, so Pit Fiend just showed up and
I
said,
was,
No,
I was gonna
no.
say I thought you were going for Ditzy Blonde, not Swamp Monster.
I had it set wrong.
Gibby's true
It was
self.
said a little wrong, but whatever. We'll continue.
We found the demon.
So
Okay, I'm back. I'm
it's
back.
pretty great. We've been having.
You made it just in time. We found the demon that we've been looking for. It's Dibby.
Oh, we did? Who is it? Cairo?
It's Dibby.
Davey, who the hell is that?
the person at the table that Cairo's at right now.
She opened her mouth, and all we heard was like just like she'd been. Have you ever seen The Exorcist? It was like that, but worse.
Meta's dead.
Meta grabbed the wrong voice on his voice modulator.
Yeah, I've got this fancy board, but I very rarely do voices. I very rarely do voices on it, and I just have one setting to like manually control stuff. But I forgot because the ones that control like gender and stuff have a difference. They're not like 0 at the bottom far left. It's like kind of in the middle, and it goes left or right, unlike the other ones. And I forgot that, so I thought that I was in the right place. I was wrong.
I was sitting there like, huh?
In my personal headcanon,
just
Debbie is
picturing
the final
Cairo,
boss.
who's like, I'm probably the only devil here, and then he's like, I'm not the only devil here. I'm not the only devil.
Oh god. Okay, so continuing, he goes. Trade's been pretty good after everything was rebuilt. I mean, the noble house has suffered a bit of a recession after the Veldrongians went under, but it's kind of built back up. It's ready to go, and we're doing business as normal. We have time for great balls such as these, in your honor. You know, my house is even more luxurious back home.
Oh. Well, I guess I'll have to take a visit there and see what it looks like sometime.
Oh, naturally, anytime.
Oh, yeah, based off that last,
Confirm Debbie is a man. Confirm Debbie is a devil. What's next?
Oh.
The marriage involving Baru's.
Oh, so last time we discussed that there was some like.
We don't know that.
We know.
Oh
that.
no, you know that.
I know that. Yeah.
You need to
You
tell
know
me what
that.
you know, so I remember what you know, so
Okay,
I can tell you what
So-
you don't know.
we were asking around last
Mhm.
time about what are some like weird things that happen, and people were like, the city's hasn't been really weird besides the demon dogs, but also there was a marriage between some noble of Emer
Mhm.
to someone in Baru's Keep, which is like really odd because no one knows of any nobility in Baru's Keep.
Yeah,
Oh,
I sold
yeah.
off their
Some
daughter. I
daughter
lost
was
my sticky
married
note.
off. Yeah.
I wrote it down, but I lost my sticky note.
Yeah, I'm just reading my notes. This
Yeah,
says
oh yes. So,
daughter of Emor nobility family married off to nobility Baru's
so
Keep.
we'll take a quick dip from if you are able to talk for a bit. Anyways. I don't know if you responded. I think I might have.
Yes, I can
Okay.
talk now. So.
Yes.
Can
Okay.
you hear me or no?
No, I could. I think my thing blipped for a second.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I hooked
so
up my
this-
microphone now.
Yeah, these two ladies over here would be talking in hushed tones about it. How it's such a scandal. Oh my! I know they were in desperate straits, but never to join with that filth. Do you?
Oh, yeah. I'll scooch in. Oh, hello, ladies. I'm sorry. I have a really good hearing, but I overheard your conversation right now. I'm really interested in this this marriage to Baru's Keep.
Oh, Callie! Oh Lord, Callie, and he's got some time for the tea. Who would have
of
thought such a
course.
righteous man would gossip like that?
Well, it's not necessarily. I'm just more concerned about
Callie's name's
like
getting
right now. I'm
besmirched.
taking care of the people, and I'll just make up some excuse about. Oh well, I'm just really concerned for the welfare of all those who walk in the light. So
Well, I hear she didn't want anything to do with it. But her father, who just came back from a long trip hunting, he demanded it. And I understand, like, if they were on that hard of times, that kind of wealth can really go far here. But I mean, new money will never be old money, if you know what I mean.
I unfortunately I don't because I'm a humble priest. But
Oh, you
I-
have to be raking in the endorsement deals. You know, being a hero and all.
it's really not as lucrative as you might think.
Well, I mean, there is a new book coming out.
Oh, I've heard. Yes. Tell me more about this book.
Yes, it's finally made it over here to Emir. You know, you're kind of the star.
What? I haven't seen it yet. I mean, of course I heard of it, but I
gotta go figure out
haven't
where I
read it yet.
saved that. Oh yeah, and
Okay,
it's
you
the
made
only
it
thing
already.
under the important file, and she pulls out the book.
Important Oh, this book. Yes, I have a copy of this one.
Oh, so it's true.
I don't believe so. I think this is a work of fiction.
But the details. You're telling me this? It would just break our hearts if it wasn't true.
Well, I mean,
Guess what? Life isn't kind. Sorry, I'm not really Callian either. Suck it, bitches.
well, I can't tell lies in the name of Lathandra, so unfortunately, it's loosely based off the truth, but it's
yes.
not completely accurate.
Yes. Alvin must not have been as heroic because you look exactly as described.
Oh well, thank you. I try my best. Something that Callie would clearly never say.
Excellent. Excellent.
I try my best to look like Callie, and yes.
Well, naturally, but can you believe the scandal?
I know, right? That's pretty wild. I've never been to Barrow's Keep. What's over there?
Predict with channel points will someone at the vault. How did that? What?
What is that?
I don't know.
You can
No,
make
predictions is a thing.
Predict with channel points? Was it will someone at the ball die?
Yeah. So what happens is, you can bet points on which one you want it to be.
But I can rig the result.
Right. And whichever
I'm at the
people, it's a simple pool. So if you say yes, and somebody else, or if like 10 people say yes, 10 people say no, and somebody dies, then all of the points that were on the no side are split pro rata among the yes side.
Yeah, I've seen it for like esports events, but
Let's do it. I like it.
No insider trading, so that means both.
I don't know how
I'm
you
betting
can
it
make
all on
this
yes
happen,
and killing
though.
someone instantly.
I don't know how people set it up. How do you make that happen?
I'm assuming
Or forward
Matt
slash
set it up.
prediction, and then it should pop up a menu, or you can do it from
Okay, so
manager
it's like
view.
okay, yeah, it's like at the same place as all the other shit. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, 100%. That's a cool thing. You should definitely do that.
I'm betting it all on yes and killing someone instantly.
That's why I said no insider trading.
Yeah. So that
Okay,
means
I
that
did bet, I did
Atreya
bet.
and so Giggles and John could bet on it.
But the thing is, like, if nobody else bets on the other side, then you don't win anything.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
So,
So, like, right now, I have all the points. If nobody bets yes, then I just get my points back.
Yep.
There you
Oh,
go.
boo.
That's just good safety. So anyway, so Callie, what else do you have to say?
I was just asking about if there was if they know anything about Barrow's Keep. I've never been there.
Oh, that's a scandalous place. Oh my God, Betty's husband went there last year, and I swear to God, she came down with something the next week.
Oh.
I feel like, oh, this is right. Who would walk, even step toe in that cesspool?
Can I make a insight check to see if like they're just gossiping or like do I think she actually is speaking the truth?
About what? And then I will let you.
Oh, I was thinking more like, do I think what she's saying is like really just hearsay? It's like, no one knows. Or does she actually? Did this actually happen? I don't know.
Which part of
I don't know how to
I
describe
said
this.
a lot, just like which part of it?
Oh, about like this person going to Barrow's Keep and getting.
Oh yes, go ahead.
Yeah,
Roll, yeah, insight.
like to see if I believe this story that she's telling about someone getting sick over there. 15.
You believe she believes it.
Okay. That was what I was getting at. Yeah,
Yes.
obviously I won't know if it actually
Yeah,
happened.
but you believe
Okay,
she
cool.
believes it.
Good.
Like,
In
they're
that
not
case,
spreading rumors. They
Yeah,
well, I
in
mean
that
they
case,
are,
I'm writing
but
it
they're
down in
spreading
my notes.
rumors they believe.
Yeah.
That's pretty rumors. Well, really, they are.
Define rumor. Okay.
Define-
Was there anything else I want to ask of this person? I don't know. I will actually I'm like, well, thank you very much, ladies. I have some prayer to go do.
Oh, naturally. You're not going to go and try to rustle up any more information about that. You do. You know where we are.
Okay. Thank
How'd
you.
you get ice cream, man? I'm so confused. Continue.
Also, with predictions, I should note that you don't have to bid 10. You can bid up to the total amount of channel points you have, however much you want to bid.
Oh man, when I can finally bid.
There was one channel I did it in. I legitimately, I went from like 500 channel points to 30,000 over the course of 3 days.
Bet it all on die.
There you go. So
Die.
we will then flip back to Cairo.
I don't even remember where we left off because it was just suddenly we switched over to Luca. Oh yeah, it was
Divvy and Dottie.
Yeah. Now I must ask, because being in my line of work, you know, hearing just even the simplest rumors tends to allow you to reach anything that will help solve a problem in the world. Have you heard of anything strange going on recently?
Well, there hasn't been a change in the money that I've seen going around yet, but I've heard that there's some dealings going on between some of the families with, we're not quite sure who. We assume they're of ill repute. I know I certainly haven't gotten my hands on that money yet. You wouldn't happen to be talking about something like that or have any information, would you?
Money going around, people of ill repute.
Well, you'd have to assume if they're not leaving their operations above board, unless they're just trying to dodge the tax man.
Of course. This is the first I've heard of this specific mystery, but I assure you, now that you're telling me of it, I will start looking into it right away.
You know, if you find anything, we could compare notes back at my place.
Of course. Of course.
Cairo's just oblivious.
Cairo doesn't think about that.
I know, that's why I like it. It's great.
Yeah, would you... I don't know exactly where your home is, so you'll have to inform me of the location of that so that in case I do find any information, I can be there too, so we can discuss things.
She tells you a place on the map to be determined later.
All right, cool.
Who would have known that information is a euphemism?
And as that happens, you hear some trumpets start blaring, but you don't see any trumpeteers. And you see these two guards walking through with this motherfucker and this lady behind them. And you see everybody kind of make way to the side as they progress through the room. And this thing goes, I present Lord CJ and his wife, Emmy. And he kind of snarls when he says Emmy's name. It's a little weird.
Are these two humans?
This one and this one are human. These people are human, and they take up guard at the sides of the table. And CJ says, friends, honored guests, come, be seated at the place of honor beside me.
Kara will stand up. It was a pleasure speaking with you too. And we'll move forward.
I just realized I have a spell that's very useful here. I haven't used it once. I'm gonna cast it's a cantrip too. It's message. I can just whisper into Cairo's ear basically.
Yeah, I love that. That's a good spell.
Yeah, and I'm gonna cast message and be like, Cairo, this is Luca. Get as close as possible to that table. I'll scout the rest of the room.
Luca, what are you doing here? I only came here with Callie.
We're supposed to sit with him.
Okay, I'll be right there. I didn't know. I don't.
Beep, beep,
And-
beep.
And I'll look to Lord CJ. Thank you, my lord, for throwing this wonderful ball for us this evening.
Naturally, it's great to see such strong supporters take a table, a seat at our table. You know, it's great that such like minds as us can come together for great nights.
It is indeed. And
Everybody, after you say it is indeed, everybody around the table, they kind of start chattering to each other in little hushed tones.
and so he said to sit beside him.
Yes. So, yep, you got a chair there and a chair there.
I'm coming. Hello. Should I sit next to Emmy or next to Cairo?
I think we're over here.
Yeah, you're over on
Oh,
this
okay.
side. So, our esteemed guests, have you found the? And he kind of points out accommodations so far.
Wonderful, my lord. It is, I don't get too many balls these days. Everything's focused on my work, so it's nice to sit down and relax for an evening.
Yes, of course. It's always such an honor to provide such a rest for our esteemed friends. We may call each other. I would dare say, and he says that very loudly.
He wants to be seen with these two. Yeah.
Yes, would assume so, that we are friends. That makes sense to me.
And the chattering intensifies.
Chattering intent. Chatter.
From what I've heard, that things are going well in the city these days. Now, you had a bit of a rough spot, but things took a turn. Is that correct?
Oh yes, we have some grand ventures we are undertaking. It's all very, very hush hush, but trust me, we've got a little bit coming in. Of course, to be shared amongst all our friends. And then as he says that, like, confetti kind of like bursts out of the air. And then you see, and then it starts raining in there very briefly.
Wow.
But you notice that the rain is not water. It is in fact roll history.
History.
I don't know.
I'm good. I think I'm good at that.
26?
Oh,
Crack dinosaur blood.
Which Cairo recognizes as fairly high-end wine, and Luca recognizes as just wine.
oh, look, it's raining wine.
And then
It's
you
raining
see,
fairly high end wine.
and then you see, everybody's a little wet, and you see the little gremlin guy in the corner open his book, and goes, "Ah, ching! This is out!" And you see a wave of energy go out from him, and all of the wine disappears off the clothes on the floor.
Ooh.
And he slams the book shut.
Well done.
Master prestidigitation again. Wait, just out of character, so to some extent, but do we know, like, what's CJ's like position in the city? Is he like the ruler?
He's the head
city?
of the Olive
One of-
Garden house.
Okay,
Olive
okay.
Garden
So
House.
he's head of one of the family.
He's much
There-
friendlier than the last one you met with.
Yeah. That was the one we met with. The last one we met with was the mayor of this city, and he was very posh.
Yeah. Yes, because I remember there was someone else too. So I was like, this is not that person.
I think there's 4 main families in the city.
I believe so, yes.
If I remember correctly.
Okay, I'm just putting their last name as Olive.
This is the Olive Garden family.
I have CJ Olive Garden and Emmy Olive Garden in my notes. Okay.
And I assume Emmy is your wife, correct, Lord CJ?
Well, the most recent. And she kind of slaps him, and he chuckles.
I see. Friends.
Luca will refrain from saying anything as Callie into.
Well,
Perception, Cairo and Callian?
Of course.
Perception. Yoink.
Okay, neither of you. Just continue.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and I do hope you don't mind me asking this question, Lord CJ, but have you noticed anything weird recently going on? I'm a man of who investigates things for his line of work, so I'm just curious. Have you noticed anything?
Well, people have been snooping around my estates lately, ever since I got married to Emmy over there. I can't think what it could be about.
Everyone's snooping around your home since. Interesting.
Yes, Emmy keeps reporting people spying on her from the windows.
Oh, that's awful. Have you stepped up your guard recently to look around for this?
Yes, that's why we have so few here at the ball today. They're roaming the grounds.
Understandable.
And I'll address my next question directly to Emmy. How do you feel about this? Are you concerned at all?
She opens her mouth to speak, and all you hear is a gurgle, and you see blood pour down her mouth, and a sword run through it.
Wait, what?
And you see one drop forth from her belly.
Oh, someone won the bet in the chat.
I'd like to change my bet to a lot more.
How do I
close it quick.
It's been closed for a while. So in mod view, if you go to the prediction, you should be able to find where you can set the result.
Oh no, I don't. What? I don't. Matt, are you there? Matt, I don't.
Meta cheated and stole 10 bones from me.
I don't know how to do this.
He bet.
Like, do I switch to mod?
Well, yeah,
mode,
I was
maybe?
demonstrating.
No,
I fucking bet against you, motherfucker. I knew something.
I know you did.
Hey,
Also,
look, he figured it out.
It doesn't matter how much you bet. You only get everything
What
that
other
I
people
bet against you.
Yeah, but
And you see the two run and dive through the open window. And you do recognize them as the pair before that were trying to get into the sanctum. And you see CJ.
Oh.
Roll perception.
Natural 20.
Oh, you see CJ trying to hide a smile before he, like, throws himself over her dead body and starts wailing. No, my love, Emmy! Taken too soon! You heroes, you must go after them! And he just starts bawling and sobbing into her dead body. And this guy kind of takes up positions around them. And everybody screams and starts running out.
Oh no.
Of course. And I'm going to do something real quick. As a drop of blood is going to drip down my mouth.
Oh, gee.
I'm going to check to see if she is completely dead. So I deal 2 damage from myself.
Callie, your famous cleric, quick, bring her back from the dead.
I was about to say, no one asked Callie to heal her.
If she isn't completely dead, she restores 17 HP.
She dead.
Okay.
Revivify! Do it, you famous Callian person.
You're like one of the most famous healers in the world. Not
And
gonna
then-
heal.
Yep.
Pyro will
I'm out.
head out the window, because that's where they went.
Yeah, let's go. I'll chase
Roll whatever the fuck tracking would be.
Survival.
Survival.
I'm gonna re-roll that.
Should I roll it as well?
You've lost the trail. Luca has also lost the trail, but he's lost it even more.
I'm extra lost.
A 4 and a 5.
Yeah.
I have not been rolling great today, that's for sure.
I had a couple good rolls.
Also, that would have been a real hard roll anyways. They are pretty good at what they're doing.
Yeah, I feel like they are.
Matt says whoever wants an inspiration can take it. I mean, we're already past that roll, but you can take.
I think that roll's done, yeah.
Yeah, but you can
So
take
maybe for a future one.
Yep. That roll is done, but
this is tough. I could
And when
Should
we're
I take
out,
it for all the ball jokes?
when we're out in the grounds, I'm going to grab Luca. Well, and once we've lost them, and I'm look around to make sure no one's near.
oh, sorry.
This wasn't a normal thing.
Oh, I would hope people getting killed isn't normal.
No, that was this. CJ had a smile on his face when the blade struck her heart.
Oh, that's not good. You think he
I think he
My
may have
plan?
either hoped this or orchestrated it
but why would one kill their own wife?
to gain power from
Never been married.
to gain
Especially in
power
such a public way. Yeah.
to gain power from another noble family. Most recent wife. Did he?
Oh yeah, I heard that.
He may have married into a noble family, and by her dying, perhaps he has become the successor of that noble family.
This is awful. Never was a fan of nobles.
It is what it is. Looks like we have this has turned into a blood ball.
Blood ball.
Oh my
The
god.
last thing you want in your balls is blood.
Yeah, that's where pee is stored.
I'll turn to Cairo and say, "Is this really our place to get involved? Should we bust in there and be like, CJ, you did it. Come with us."
No, we don't have evidence.
That's true. True.
How funny would it be if you were like, CJ, you did it! By the way, we're not really the heroes. And you both, like, shift into just nondescript people looking at it.
Well, Cairo's himself, but
But I
Right,
can
but
shift
Cairo
into
can
one of my
shift into somebody
alternate
who
forms.
Oh,
he
he
only
turns into, like, a
kind of
bird.
looks like Cairo right now, so you both pretend that you were pretending to be heroes, and then you guys just leave. And then everybody knows that, or everybody thinks that CJ did it, and then nobody blames the real heroes, even though that actually was Cairo.
oh no.
We're gonna have to locate someone.
Well,
The wizard at the party.
oh yes. Wait, I was when we were in the street before, I heard about this person named Yogurt. He's supposed to be some sort of knowledge broker,
I
and
think
he
that
protects the street people.
he seemed to be displeased with Emmy. I think we should find where he went to.
For
That's
sure.
not yogurt.
Oh, it wasn't?
No.
Oh, I thought it was just some random.
That was
That
the
was
image you
yogurt.
used for yogurt beforehand.
Oh, well.
Oh, it was just a
oops.
random goblin?
Yeah, it's a different goblin.
I don't believe that's yogurt. I think it's like
That's just an
curdled
attendant.
milk or
It-
something.
He's just an
Yogurt.
employee.
It's something like yogurt, but not exactly. Like,
However, there is something interesting that you guys should note that is a very strange use of the spell prestidigitation. Luca
Yeah.
would definitely
it
know
was
that
like
was.
master
So there
class thing.
is, while it is not yogurt, because I think I put yogurt in after I made this map quite a while ago.
Mhm.
Definitely that's something strange, and there's definitely something there.
Kyrie wants to just talk to him due to the fact of his voice when he announced Emmy. So,
Yep.
so we'll need to find him. We'll also need to report back to the Lord CJ. We have to continue our part as it is at the moment.
Or you guys could just leave the ball and be like, that place
Yeah.
sucks.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
you can't. I mean, everybody else left. I mean, you saw everybody file out very well,
Yeah.
not file out, kind of like run screaming out.
Or there's another idea here.
Well, if the
You
if
kill
the-
CJ.
No.
If the goblin was working for CJ, the only way we're going to talk to him is if we talk to CJ in order to get the information.
That's true.
Or where is it? I can make us both invisible and we sneak back in and see if he confesses.
That is a possibility. I think there's one thing that we should do to ensure
That is
that
what?
they don't realize who we are. Why don't you shift back into your original form and I change my look once we turn invisible?
Okay, sure. And I'll drop seeming.
All right.
And
I'm
so,
Luca again. Yeah.
in order to make sure that it's sized properly, because there's slightly different sizing on this map, so I will drag out the form I'm going to shift into. We'll do my bird form.
Okay.
So go ahead and shrink the bird down.
Bird.
Luca's just really small.
Birds don't like balls.
They do not indeed.
All right.
I will be the bird. I am not that small.
Oh,
I am-
my little
I am
parakeet on my shoulder.
Not an actual bird.
And you are no longer Callie, and you can just get rid of yourself and bring yourself back, and yeah, you'll be fine.
Rip. Let me find my I'm back.
There you go.
No, by all means, make us invisible.
Oh, yes, of course. And I will cast invisibility at a 3rd level, which means I can use it on more than one person.
Well, let's see. As long as the rest of the door. Well, if they haven't fixed the window, we can step back through there. But of course, there's the glass. But it's just gonna be based on all of that.
Sneak.
Yes.
You know, I know somebody who looks a lot like Cairo right now. He's in a love triangle at present.
Boy. Okay, so where are we
Cairo,
trying to sneak back in
Dragonheart,
the
you
window?
know. Sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh, let's say Dragonheart, you know who's in a love triangle. It's the Raven Butler.
Oh, Jesus.
You look a lot
I was
like the Raven Butler.
Uh-huh. My...
Yeah, we should probably sneak back into the house.
Is there a window on this wall?
There's the shattered window right. Oh, you want to go into those windows? I mean,
I don't know.
opening the window is probably.
Oh,
gonna cause
there's
noise.
a door over here.
Where? Sorry. Oh,
There.
Yep.
maybe we should go back through the window.
This window? The one that broke?
Sure. I don't know.
Alright.
Maybe we could look around, see if there's any sign of the crime.
So you go back to the window and the room is deserted and there's just a pool of blood where Emmy died. And you see us just where it looks like she was dragged away, not even like carefully, like it's just sloppy all over the place. It's zigzagging everywhere.
An important thing that could be done. We need to figure out where the body went.
Follow that trail.
Yep, basically.
Okay, let's go.
Back in and follow it.
Sneak, sneak, sneak.
Yes, of course. We have advantage on sneak because we're invisible.
Luca's famously sneaky. That's a lie, by the way.
Should we roll stealth right now? Meta?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry, I was just getting music.
With advantage, I'm assuming. 'Cause we're invisible.
Invisibility gives you advantage on stealth to begin with, so.
Don't mess me up. Oh!
I'm gonna use a luck roll just to see if I can get something better.
I got a natural 20.
You did.
Super sneak.
Apparently, stealth doesn't want to reroll today.
There we go, that'll work.
I just want to see if I get something better. Thank you.
You are
I
very
didn't-
stealthy.
I'm using 21.
21 and 23.
I'm assuming we know the room so well that it's going to be very easy for us to sneak around.
Yes, and put on your ninja hats.
Ninja hat, ninja hat.
I'm a ninja.
That actually lines up really well with your sprite there, Luca.
It looks like I'm wearing a mask, yeah. He's just slightly off.
All right.
Okay.
Let's follow
We're
the
following
trail.
the trail of blood, wherever that leads.
It leads over here to the doors.
Oh shit, the doors are closed.
And it's pretty well lit in here. I guess you're invisible, so you're fine. Forgot about
Yeah.
that.
Are the doors open?
The doors are open.
Hmm.
And
Where's the-
the blood leads into the sanctum. And you smell an acrid smell coming from behind the doors. It permeates the room. It smells like burnt flesh.
Ooh. Not great.
Come back over here.
Oh,
Come back
wait, I'm so stupid. I have another ability I haven't used yet.
Come back over.
Let's see. Can
You're in the Callian headspace and you kind of forgot, you know.
Yeah, I'm like that's exactly it. Like I'm thinking of spells I used to have, but now I have a whole new set of skills. So it's like, oh, I have this, I have this.
And your spell is what?
Let's see. So I have something called Manifest Mind, where my spell book can become like a mind, like something. I can make it wherever I want. It's like floating around, and I can see through it, and it can like move up to 300 feet away from me.
Okay.
I'm just trying to read if it can actually make it through into another room. I don't know if I can make it through like a door, like for example.
I mean, if it doesn't say line of sight, probably.
This is Wallman. Okay, I can see and hear through it. Yeah. It can pass through creatures but not objects, so it can't like go through a door.
Oh, yeah, those doors are definitely closed.
Yeah. But I can throw it to the other side of the room, cause a distraction or something, I don't know. Because I can cast spells through it, so. Kyra, what do you think? I mean, Ashgrom.
Come back over here.
Oh, I don't know where you are. I'll
I'll walk over and grab you and drag you back over here.
We're like bumping. Should we try to go any further, or should we just stop here?
Well, there's burning flesh. It sounds like something bad's happening here. And if we do something here, they won't point back to anyone. Not us, at least. But no, we'll point back to you unless you have a way to shift your form again.
Yes, I can disguise myself. And it's not concentration.
So if
Maybe I should have done that already.
if we want to go in there and solve whatever the hell this scheme is right now, we can do this, or we can leave and pretend it never happened and be haunted by this for the rest of our lives.
I guess that means we're leaving. No, I'm joking. Yeah, sure. So let me I have an idea. Okay, I'm going to manifest mine. So my book is going to appear to be a person. Now, I actually have a particular person in mind. So my person appears to be like a young human woman who appears within 300 feet of the book. Let me cast it in chat so you guys can read it. It's a pretty long thing, but basically I can make it a manifest as a tiny spectral object or like some sort of spectral thing. So I'll make it look like a person on the other side of the room. Look over here.
Just a random person on the other side of the room.
There's a particular person, but you guys don't know who she is. So there's this woman who appears on the other side of the room. Maybe Meta knows, but I don't know. It's a while ago. And she will appear
It's
on the
female
other side of the
icky.
room. No, we could just put a random person or whatever. It doesn't matter. And
You should have control of that.
let me see. What is it?
The
Yes,
the karate chick.
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah. Okay. So it just has to be within 300 feet. So. Oh yeah, that's this is not that big. Okay.
No, not like
So this
yesterday's
person's
map.
on the other side of the room, yeah. And I can cast spells through this person. So I'm gonna make them cast.
Keep in mind, as soon as you cast a spell, you'll break your invisibility.
Oh, true. So for now, the people in the room just see this like person on the other side of the room moving around. And I
Oh,
can see
as
through
they're
their
rocking,
eyes.
as they're going
Yeah.
past, they roll initiative.
No, like it manifests.
Oh no, I
over
manifested
there.
it on
they
the other
notice
side.
that
Yeah.
though, and they roll initiative as well.
Roll initiative. Okay.
Yes.
Oh yeah, no, they going after her hard.
Okay. I
did bad
I
things.
have a plan.
First ball is now going hard. When will this endless parade of jokes finally end?
Never.
By the way, for all of you guys, I'll describe the woman. She is a human woman, and maybe in her like 30s or 20s, and she appears to be wearing like a white dress, and she has blonde hair.
Okay.
She's someone important to Luca.
Is she cute?
She cute. Yeah, she cute.
All right. So first person up, this guy comes running at her and chops down. What's the armor class?
It's just a spectral thing. So
Oh, it swipes through.
yeah, it's just. I don't even think it has hit points or everything.
And you see, and you hear him say, "Magic's afoot," and he runs back. Well, no, he doesn't have to run back. This person turns and smashes a gem that was inlaid in the wall, and you hear a loud siren start to blare.
I think we're about to have a lot of friends.
Is that air raid?
And you start to
I live
see.
in Kansas, dude. I don't need a tornado warning.
Triggering.
So that's going on. They all clump up at the door, and you start to hear a lot of footsteps from all around, starting to get closer and closer. Luca, it's your turn.
Do we want to escape?
Oh, should we escape?
I mean, there's a lot of people coming right now. Do you want to escape?
Sure.
No,
So
I'm good. Let's stay here and see what happens.
Brace yourself for this, because it's not going to be fun.
Okay, well, I go first, right? So I'm gonna. Where's my spell?
Make sure you
I'm
move
gonna
just
kill
a
them
little bit
all.
further
No, I'm
behind the wall.
What?
Move a little further behind the wall so they don't see you when you cast the spell.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to cast. I'm going to cast Wall of Force. Surrounding these soldiers so they can't chase us.
All
It's an
right.
invisible wall between us and them. And it says radius up to 10 feet. Should make of 10 by 10. Whoa, this thing's huge.
Yes.
Whoa, okay. So this whole room, like, they cannot. I'll basically surround them because it doesn't say anything about like. The
No,
shape.
you get 10 by 10 segments of the wall.
Oh, so here,
as you see fit.
10, 10, 10. Just blocking these people in 10, 10. Whatever. You get the idea.
Yes.
So basically,
You could have
they're
just
all,
locked in the door right here, but
Yep.
No,
you
that's,
know,
I'm a wizard.
you gotta make it complicated.
We don't want to show them where we are.
That's true.
And especially what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell him to brace himself. I'm just going to throw us into the Shadow Realm and run out.
I casted that, and then I will. I'm now not invisible, but I will move next to.
You won't see
Astro.
me, but you will. I see you now, and I just run over. I'm like, this is going to feel real weird. Get ready. And I grab him and jump into the Shadow Realm.
All right, Night Stalker.
Okay. Oh, bonus action. The woman walks towards this room up here. She can move up to.
If she disappears after being 300
Use my
feet away from you,
bonus action, woman.
Would that work cross-dimensionally?
I have no idea how that's gonna work, but
Well,
yeah,
we're
once,
both.
once someone's a certain distance away, it disappears.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's gonna
we're-
disappear. You didn't, and there isn't really anything to
Yeah,
see there.
I'm gonna assume it disappears. That's
Yeah, and there wasn't really anything to see there, anyways.
yeah.
Well, where you were going, anyways, obviously.
I don't know. Once we're like a decent distance away from the noble house, I'll drop us out, and I'll be like,
There we go.
Hmm.
We're perfectly fine now.
Yeah, and I doubt those people are gonna chase us. I had a wall up there for 10. It lasts for 10 minutes.
Oh, excellent.
So they're right now they're like banging against like empty walls.
Now we should probably, or unless they had some sort of mage that dispelled it for them,
True.
we should
True.
probably go figure out where everyone else is and give them our bit of information that we know now.
You guys look, the entire city's on fire, and Armok's just sitting there whittling something, and he's like, "Ah, you're done." I don't know where Atreya is. Wink. What does that mean?
They were, you guys were searching down the lower, the lower district, like the low part of the city, right?
Yeah, they were.
Yeah, jump to the rest of the party.
We'll head over that way.
Cool. Let's go.
I mean, technically, that what you were doing was what was happening while we were doing our thing last session. So
when they
Yeah.
battled and kidnapped a kid.
So you guys are all smelling.
Oh God, I forgot about that.
You guys are all at the bad end.
Oh, yep, that's where we would end up.
You guys would all meet up here because that's where you guys said you were gonna meet up.
And I'm coming in as my bird form.
Holy shit, they're getting big these days.
Oh,
Not
yep.
me. I'm a tiny little man.
If you're fed the right amount of food, you get real big. Trust me, it's great.
Are you selling that food?
I don't have any on me right now.
Damn. Well, if you got some in stock, we can make a killing.
All right, I'll make sure the next time I have some and I'm going through town, I will absolutely stop by.
Armok nudges Atreya, saying that he's in that form, and just goes,
There are 4 seats at 2 tables sitting back here unoccupied.
It's best that we go over there. Yep. Come.
Now you can discuss amongst yourselves what you've learned.
Of course. So we had interesting time.
For sure. I'll take out my my spell book that I write all my notes in, and I'll start reciting some of the things. Like I'll be like, oh, we found out there was some nobility married off at Barrow's Keep. Apparently, it was very scandalous. And people don't really think too highly of Barrow's Keep. There's also a gang called the Rose Bushes, who's trying to impersonate Kraylin.
Well, that's what we found out beforehand, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yes, but now we know where they're located.
Oh, you guys
how
found them.
lovely!
Right.
Yeah, we came down here. We got attacked by some
I'll get you the
small
map.
child. It's in Discord. We got attacked by some small child, and then we knocked her unconscious, captured her, and interrogated her. And she was a rather mouthy little brat. She's lucky I didn't slit her throat. But anyway, she told us where their base is and gave us a map.
Interesting.
Oh, and I still have a wand. I plan on selling
That's
it
not
later.
a map.
You have a wand? Okay.
One.
I don't know if any of you know how to figure out exactly what it does, but it's of no use to me, so I'm going to sell it.
I'm an expert in magical objects. I can.
Oh, perhaps you can tell me what this can do
I
then.
can examine it to see if it has any magical properties.
There's your map.
There it is.
Oh yes, this map, the one that has Among Us on it.
The amazing map.
And then we go back to the inn.
Well,
Are you just gonna insta cast? Oh no, it still takes a minute to cast it.
I can actually instacast rituals like once or twice a day.
It removes the 10-minute cast, but it still has the original
Okay.
casting, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I know it removes the 10-minute cast.
So did I give this wand a name, or in
1
what
minute.
context did
Okay.
you find it?
It was the wand that little pissant tried to cast sleep on me with.
Oh,
Oh, yes.
it could just be a regular one.
It could be, and I just was wondering
Yeah, no problem.
how
I'll
much I can sell it
identify.
for.
Let me know what it does, if anything. By the way, Meta discovered that he doesn't have to tell me if it's cursed. So
Yep.
Yeah, I learned.
before I get immediately cursed, grabbing this wand and be like, "Ah!"
You identify it as a wand of sleep.
Ooh. This is a wand of sleep.
oh, time to go night-night.
I feel like with how not great that spell is in actuality, the Wand of Sleep is mostly used by insomniacs in Faerun.
Sleep's pretty good at lower levels, but once things have a lot of HP,
And
it's not great.
children, urchins in a gang would probably qualify as lower level, so it would be pretty useful for them.
What does the wand of sleep do?
Cast sleep.
Yeah.
Like what, once a day?
Let me look.
Twice a day?
Yeah, I was looking for the
It can,
specifics.
it can
For
cast
example,
it.
like,
It
wand of
allows you to
magic
cast
uses
it
stuff like-
3 times a day.
Okay.
At first level, and it does base its effectiveness based on your stat. That would be associated with that. Yeah.
There's
Did you
no
write that down?
Sleep in the end. It's just if you're below the hit point roll of sleep, you fall asleep.
Yeah, she literally could not have picked a worse target for it because she tried to hit my echo, which is immune to all conditions, which
Yep.
is an echo of a character that is immune to magical sleep.
Yeah.
There you go.
Same. I'm also. Yeah.
They aren't smart. I mean, they idolize Kraylin.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a good
Like-
Yeah, that's a fair point.
Who did
Hey, keep in
anyone
mind-
write down Wand of Sleep, or should I write it down? Like who has it? Atreya?
Trey has it.
Yeah,
Okay, you
Atreya.
put it in your inventory.
Yeah, I'm
Okay,
gonna
good.
sell it.
I just want to make sure.
Cairo, I would
Yeah.
assume upon taking stock of your person, you would notice that you're missing some gold.
I saw how much you took off of me. Cairo doesn't
Yeah.
flinch at it.
Cairo's missing money. Damn.
Yeah, he got stole from.
Oh, we got robbed.
I'm not flinching at it. It's
Yep.
not a lot.
Well,
No, it's not a lot. It's gold.
It's the principle.
so,
Cairo doesn't care.
Although you may want to turn off auto white balance on your webcam, Noah,
It doesn't have that.
or auto something. It keeps flipping your shirt from washed out to colorful.
Huh.
I
Oh, no.
don't know why it's doing that. Maybe it's just the light behind it is too bright.
Maybe. I don't know. I just kept having my eyes drawn to it, and I was like, shit.
Well, I could turn the light down and
Yeah, that
change
seems
color.
to be
so,
working. So we're good. So
so,
continue.
Well, Armocton and Treya were just telling us what else happened to them, if anything.
I mean, that was pretty much it.
They told us where the thing that was all that happened, and then we'll.
I'll show you guys the map.
Armok did not even like his facial expression didn't change the entire time Atreya was talking until she finished. Then he just nodded once.
So I'll start with the simplest thing that was found out, and the worst thing will be the last thing that I'll speak of. Adding it to the map.
Yeah, I'm copying down my magical quill that's floating around. I also have mage hand, so my mage hand writes with my quill. I don't even write. No hands.
Now, it seems like
Hiya.
the first thing I know is probably, it's iffy. But it might just be noble jealousy. But apparently there's some underground trading of money between the noble houses at the moment right now, or amongst the higher-ups in the city. Most likely something to do with illicit goods. The other thing, and far more worse, is I believe either he wanted it to happen or paid for it to happen, but the head of the Olive Garden family wanted his newest wife to die. And she died this evening at the ball.
And
Is it possible she was
at the
just a
table.
cunt?
I don't know. To be honest, she didn't really get to speak very much. All I know is there were several people who scowled at her name, and as soon as we asked her a question, a blade went through her chest and she died.
And her mouth, the back of
And
her
her mouth.
head, through her mouth. Don't
And
forget.
and back through the head. And then the husband smiled at the death.
Very briefly.
On top of that, when we came back to the house to investigate just a little bit further, there was the smelling of burning flesh inside the sanctum chambers. So,
Probably cremating the body, make sure there's no evidence, right?
cremating the body is most likely a possibility. So, or worse, he's a demon. Ritual sacrifice. Not less of sacrifice, more like a ritual site is inside the sanctum. But in the end, he most likely wanted the death of his wife. And either he's trying to obtain true power in this city, or he is the demon. I'm not sure. So we have that as a lead.
So we have a potential demon and a gang of known worshippers. Which one do we go after first?
Armok makes a hand gesture like the little ones.
I mean, the demon worshippers would be really easy because, I mean, I do, in fact, have the ability to turn into the person they worship. I'm not going to do it right here, though.
That could be an interesting way in. Have you walk in, demand the return of your quote unquote Qatar, and then we just turn them into a pile of corpses.
Yes, if it doesn't work.
Armok nods like yes, a nice pile of corpses.
Yeah, if it doesn't work, we can just murder them all. Wait, who are we murdering?
Armok shrugs like doesn't matter.
It does.
They worship demons. They worship devils.
That's true.
Who worships devils?
They worship.
Kralin.
They worship Kralin. Kralin wasn't a. He wasn't a devil until the very end. A demon until the very end.
It wasn't really even a demon at the end. It was just kind of a monstrosity.
Yeah, he was transformed by an archfey. It was not an archfey. She was trying to become an archfey.
I mean, they're killers, they're thieves, they're demon worshippers. Who cares if they're children?
Oh boy.
Armagh makes an eyebrow and a nudge, like apparently this motherfucker does.
I now see why you and I didn't interact very much.
He just shrugs and he's just like, I mean, come on, bruh.
I've been around enough to know that children are in fact capable of evil.
I know that.
Hence why I started that with killers, thieves, demon worshippers. All of those are far more sinister than just being children. Being children just makes them annoying.
They're children who, maybe not all of them are killers, thieves, and...
I'm sorry, but the raw power
Demon
of
worshippers.
demon worshippers, etc., all of that is far worse than just being a child.
I could tolerate them if they were just mere children, but to be thieves, murderers, and demon worshippers, it's like you're just asking to get slapped with the sharp end of my spear.
Okay, here. Let's make a point of course, if the kid is a dick, we can kill them, but we need to at least spare the ones who are willing to change.
The kid is a dick.
Precisely. We can look past the ones who are willing to change their ways.
Can
Okay.
you please not kill all the children?
Not all the children, just the ones that are a part of the gang of demon worshippers.
The ones that are worse, we can kill. I understand having to get rid of them, but I'm not a big fan of killing kids. No. I don't want to get into it, to be honest.
He doesn't want to get into the
It gives
business.
you a
He's
look
afraid
like,
he
well,
won't
look,
be
I'm
able to
not saying
stop.
I like killing kids. I'm just saying I'm not opposed to killing demon worshippers, whoever they may be.
No, it's...
Yeah, that's exactly what she's saying. It's like child is not the most important part of the descriptor of
What's worse than the
thieves,
bomber?
murderers, and demon
Child.
worshippers.
And but they're worshiping Kraylin as he was before he transformed,
true.
not when he became a demon.
It was actually level 1 Kraylin that they're worshipping.
So they're dumbass worshippers. Then.
They're dumbass worshippers. They're not worshipping the demon.
Now, depending on who you ask, that may actually be worse.
I understand that, but if we can set him back on the right path, it's fine.
Armagh sighs like that sounds a lot more work than he was hoping this was going to be when he found out that the people we had to kill were children.
Look, all I want to know is to find out if one of these demon worshippers is a demon, take all of the things that they've stolen while killing people, and whether they die or not, that's on you.
Okay.
But if they attack me, they're going to die.
Harsh. But understandable.
I gotta tell you, out of character, it is very difficult for me to act like the exact opposite of how I would normally act.
It's kind of fun though, right? Because you're like, okay, no, for sure. In real life, I could never advocate for killing children.
Exactly.
Pretty much under any circumstances, unless I'm pretending.
That's really it.
Yeah, and Cairo knows that sometimes kids gotta die, but he's also neutral good, so he's gotta give them a chance. But if they're fucking around, it's time for them to find out.
I mean, that's all I'm saying. You fuck around, you find out. They're about to
Yeah.
find out because they've been fucking around.
So I understand needing to kill the right ones, but let's not fucking kill all of them.
I would anticipate resistance if they have magical items such as this one that we commandeered.
Okay.
Then they probably have more in their hideout, lair. I don't know. What do you call the home base of a bunch of
Hideout.
degenerates? Hideout? Okay.
Hideout. Yeah, hideout's probably the best case scenario. So I think we should handle the group of worshippers first, and then we'll look into the stuff going on in the city. By then, there's going to be more rumors spread around
across all levels of the city, we might be able to figure out some more information. But I would definitely like to find a place. Maybe I will step outside and find somewhere where I can transform, because I don't want to be in this appearance any longer.
I mean, we should have. If we leave now, it's a little bit outside of the city, so you'd have some time while we're walking.
Oh, perfect. Are we heading right now?
Armok just nods.
I see no reason to wait.
Okay.
Unless you're getting tired in your old age.
I mean, it is like nighttime right now. I mean, it was a nighttime ball.
I don't sleep.
Well, neither do I. It's much simpler that way.
Also, how old do you think I am?
I'd rather not say.
I don't care, just say.
I'll say I think you're at least twice as old as I am.
I don't know how old you are.
And that's all you need to know. And she'll say as she walks to the door.
Luca, how old do you think I am? Luca?
He's away, right?
He stepped out.
Oh, he did. Oh.
She hasn't revealed it, and
I'm back,
she
sorry,
probably won't for a while, but she's 47.
You're an 8-year older than I am.
What's going on?
The train's being a bitch.
Ashcroft turned to you, he's like, how old do you think I am?
Ashcrom? How old do birds usually get? Like 8 years old?
No, just how old do you think I am? The whole...
The guy's getting trolled from every angle.
I don't
remember
know.
that one.
Oh, he remembers that. It's like a relationship in a game. He'll remember that.
Ashcroft will just stand up with a huff and walk out.
I'll turn to Armok. Did I say something wrong?
Armok vigorously shakes his head no.
I don't know.
And he gives you a look like he just does that sometimes. I don't know what's up.
I guess he does.
All right, so you guys approach what looks like a small shed in the woods after traveling for quite a while. We're in a theater of the minus. I don't have an entrance for this. You don't see anybody around, but you do see that the shack. Actually, I guess it just looks like a shack in the woods right now, with a picture of Kralen's face painted on the front.
No, do you think I should go in immediately as Kralen? Yeah, we're heading to the Rose's head each.
Got it.
Would you really want to transform into that ugly bastard? I mean, look at that face. It's a face not even a mother could love. She's pointing at the painting on the wall.
Yeah, and I was just gonna lean over. I'm like, he was more of a man of. When he walks up, he's like, oh, he's okay, and then he opens his mouth and everything goes bad.
If that's supposed to be okay and then it goes bad, I don't want to hear anything that could possibly come out of his mouth.
Just to say, this man walked into a building and everyone swung at his face.
Well, that explains why it looks as hideous as it does.
Yeah, he goes, okay, yeah, no, I get it now. Only a mother could love that face.
A few too many buttons. I mean, we don't have to do the Kralen transformation. We could do something else.
When we were at the bar, Could that have counted as a short rest?
You guys could have chosen to take a short rest. I mean, you guys could have taken a long rest if you wanted, whatever you wanted to
No,
do.
long rest is like
We'll call it a short rest
sleeping.
at the bar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because on a short rest, I can regain one of my spell slots with pain recovery.
Armok looks over
And
at
he
Cairo, and he kind of does a few gestures that would only make sense to Cairo, but he's like, what? He basically
There you guys go.
he finger tuts to fucking Cairo. Like, why don't you pretend to be Cairo or to be Kraylin, but like, can you float up in the woods and just kind of like howl at them so they come out of their little hut, and then we can fucking take him from behind. Or you could tell them all to. You could tell them something like tie themselves up in worship.
I'm gonna ask you a question real quick, Armok. In the year that we've spent working together, when the hell did you see me fly?
He starts to count on his fingers, but then he's like, no. And every time he gets up to a number, he starts counting backwards, and he's like, no. And he's like, oh. He just gives you a look like, I just thought you could. I'm sorry.
Do you want to fly? I can make you fly.
I can't fly.
Yes, you can.
That's not something I can do.
If you believe hard enough and have a wizard.
He makes some
next to you,
wings, and you
can.
realize he's like, well, you were just a bird. I'm sorry, I didn't realize you couldn't fucking fly.
The creature that I was doesn't fly.
Then turn yourself into a creature that does, maybe?
I have to look something up.
I can make you fly. I have the ability.
Do you have polymorph? Can you just polymorph?
No, I have fly.
Something that can...
There's a spell
Okay,
called
yeah,
fly.
that'll work. That'll definitely fucking work.
I can just use it on him and he can fly for 10 minutes.
I don't know how it's gonna help here, but
I have no idea. I thought we were going into a tunnel, so I don't know what fly was gonna do.
hopefully you guys all have your maps handy.
Oh god, that map. Where is it? It's in the Discord, right?
I
Yeah.
think so, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's the one that has like that little spot. I think looks like an Among Us.
Party 3 channel.
You can't can't polymorph me. You can. That's something you can't do.
I thought it was you couldn't polymorph you against your will.
Yeah. No. Wait. So I have a question about this map.
Yeah.
Do the lines represent tunnels, or does the blank space represent tunnels? It's the lines, right?
Yes, the lines are the drawn part
Okay.
of yeah.
And where's the start? Like the entrance that we're at?
You don't know that answer.
Oh.
It was not drawn very well. These are not smart kids.
All right, so Armok's just like, whatever, just shift.
So you're gonna have
draw-
to map and figure out what part you're in.
Is the
Once
door
we make a
unlocked?
left, it'll be like,
The
okay.
door is locked.
Oh, I could just open it up. Don't worry.
And Armok just kind of
No,
like, well,
so-
please.
You don't. I don't have a mutable form. I have shape changer immunity. Shape changers cannot have their form changed by polymorph.
Ah, I got.
Polymorph specifically says
Weird.
you cannot polymorph automatically fails against shape changers.
So I can't even. Yeah,
You can't cast polymorph on a shape changer.
I can make you fly, but that's not relevant right now.
Yeah.
The door is locked.
The door is locked.
Just,
Okay, I
So,
would like to
if
cast a spell. Oh, go ahead. What are you gonna?
do you mean the species, like changeling, or do you mean people who have the shape changer trait?
No, she's a changeling is considered a shape changer.
Right, but would like lycanthropes be considered shape changers because they can change their shape?
I don't think they get shape changer immunity.
It's like a special.
Okay, just
Thank-
curious.
I know that they count towards the moonbeam weakness,
Yeah.
but I don't know if they count as the shape changer immunity.
Okay,
I
so
know changelings do. That's the only thing I know.
I'm gonna take out my spell scroll, and I'm gonna cast knock. So I'll be like, okay, you guys, I got this. I knock on the door, and with magical abilities, I should be able to unlock any lock.
It's gonna be loud though. Everyone can hear it for 3.
Is it a loud spell?
Yes, it's a loud knock, audible for as far as 300 feet away. Emanates from the
Yeah, you
target
sure you want to do
object.
that?
Fine.
Should we do it or not?
Yeah.
This is going to be a horde fight. We're going to stand here at the door, and anyone who comes out, we smack.
I say
Oh,
we
that's
do
easy.
it, but the only person who should be visible is fake Kraylin.
Oh, okay.
Or
So
Phelan.
Armocked and Luca will hide on this side of the door, and then Atreya can hide on this side of the door, and then fake Kraylin can stand right in front of the door.
Woo! Fake Kraylin!
Okay.
Boom.
So shall I knock? Boom.
Now move you. That doesn't exist.
Yeah, I was going to delete my old self.
You
Just-
it opens and you hear running, and you are right here. And give me 1 second because you did a thing, and now I have to adjust a whole mess of things. So talk to yourself about the door that's open in the entrance that you see in the blood and the weapons on the ground.
I'm sorry.
You just hear
Oh no, it's
Kairos-
fine. I just wasn't prepared.
Kairos just like, well, I gotta
We didn't even try to unlock the door. I was just like,
I gotta
let's just
act
load
like a
it.
dick. I gotta act like a dick. I can't be nice to people. I just gotta
Method.
speak my option.
Yes,
my mind.
embrace the dick. Be the dick.
Embrace the asshole. I am the dick.
You can handle.
You guys just made this a much different encounter, by the way.
Well, yes, we were loud, but we do have Phelan. Fake Kraylin, if you will.
Oh
He's
god.
failing his way into this place.
Oh,
I mean,
think
that's
about it.
mostly what Kraylin did in life, so.
If we hear people coming out,
Well, they're
I'm
not
going to
coming
cast
out. They're going the opposite way.
oh, they're running away.
Oh,
Oh,
they're
yeah.
scared.
Never mind.
Okay, I've finished doing that, and we'll go back. And you guys can move yourself into the dungeon area.
I'm assuming we don't stay this big.
No, we're gonna.
No,
make
this is
you
a
smaller
child's
in a
dungeon. We
second.
do.
Hi, Armok. You need to. We'll get you back in a second.
This is McDonald's play.
Oh no, I deleted the thing. Can I undo that? Yes, I did. Now we'll move you, and then.
There's small tunnels we have to fit through. Hey, I got a loop.
I gave one to both of you for your comments today.
Yay.
All right. We are. All right. You guys see a tunnel leading up. Roll 20. You're a real dick. Did you know that?
Aren't they? It ain't it just
And they are completely abandoned.
Maybe you should get their attention. Be the dick.
Maybe you should be down here if I'm gonna get their attention.
Can I try to see which direction most of them just ran off in?
Maybe listen for it or
Survival. Let me look at my larger view.
I like survive.
More went to the left than the right. But they did.
So
go in both
Armok
directions.
holds up 3 fingers to the one where more of them went, and 2 fingers to the one where less of them went. And then he kind of changes it, and he goes 4 and 2, 4 and 3. He's like, not quite sure, but more went that way.
Or left, you said?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Now, if you want me to do this, I suggest you all head up a little bit so that I'm the only one standing here when I talk to them.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, we'll be on the stairs.
And since Cairo can manipulate the voice of Kraylin, he is going to have his voice be Kraylin's voice, and he's going to
How long is this?
Don't roar at me! I came to go check on this group who says they're worshiping me, and now you're just gonna roar at me when I enter this place? Ha! This is the thanks I get.
Armok nudges Luca like he's got the dick thing down.
Real method.
Gonna smash things!
Yep.
Huh? You a bit angry?
Ask where your guitar is. They stole your guitar.
Now Hero comes down. I heard your big boss is using her. Where the hell is Eowyn?
And you feel the cavern shake and dust falls from the ceiling. You hear loud impacts from distance into the cavern. Boom. Boom. Boom.
Does it sound like thudding or like somebody just set off explosive charges?
Like repeated thudding.
Something approach.
I'm gonna fucking kick whose ever ass comes out right now. Don't think I'm not ready to throw down.
It's a kaiju child like yesterday.
It's a child, but bigger.
Well, yesterday we had Roslyn, and Voltaire and Kraylin. They all took enlarge mushrooms and then had enlarge cast on them. It was quite a day yesterday.
Yeah. So that it doesn't come any closer though. Whatever it is.
That's it?
I don't think it worked.
Nope.
Who the hell is this guy? I'm
don't know.
waiting.
I would.
You just hear
I already
repeated
used my manifest.
crashes against the wall. Just
Yeah,
Which
keep throwing your tip
direction are they
again.
coming from?
It echoes more strongly from this way.
Well, plan A didn't work. How about we move on to plan B?
Dude, can I get out of this body now?
Yeah, plan A failed.
Armok
that's
shakes his
fine.
head no.
But Armok disagrees.
Okay, do you want me to just walk around here and be an asshole for the whole time?
And he nodded his head yes.
All right. Sure, why not?
And Armok nod or points down the direction where the stomping's mostly coming from.
What, do you want me to go?
He's like, "Is that the direction we want to go?"
Well, better to deal with the problems head on, I suppose.
I can make one of you invisible and you sneak ahead and tell us what happened.
Well, if we need to do some scouting and not be
Oh, yeah.
endangered, I can handle that.
Maybe we should.
I'll let you handle it.
Resize me, boss man.
Boop, boop. Womp, 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 womp.
And then I will use...
Oh.
For the next 10 minutes, you guys have to guard Atreya's body, but my consciousness is transferred into the Echo.
Easy.
See the path and the sound intensifies the further along you get. It's echoing off of the walls.
Yeah, Echo is not too worried about danger because we were not silent about our entry.
Oh, absolutely not. You were not.
So Echo is just...
There's a door, a metal reinforced door to the south. A door to the north that's made of wood, and a passageway to the south.
Is the door unlocked?
The door is absolutely not unlocked.
Okay. Is this door unlocked?
Absolutely not.
Okay. Can I kick it open?
You can attempt to. You cannot.
You break a defeat.
Okay. That's unfortunate. We'll continue down.
Yep. And just everything is strangely quiet except for the loud thudding coming from the south. And for some reason, this wall right here is vibrating with each impact. Also, you guys have revealed quite a bit of the map if you want to start.
Yeah, I keep tabbing back and forth to.
I'm looking at the
Map
map right
feature.
now.
I think I figured it out. We started the staircase is where that like tip is on the top,
Yeah.
like middle to left.
So
And
it
it
goes
gets
down
louder
one-
and louder as you travel through the chamber.
So that first door going down, I think, is the way we want to go because that's
There's a
going to open
door
up until.
there made of solid metal. And you just see it shake a little bit in its frame each time. Not as if it's being hit, but as if the wall's moving around it.
I think we need to go through one of those 2 doors. They
Yeah,
open
I'm
to the
just
same area.
scouting as much as I can.
Yeah, no problem.
And the sounds get quieter as you go away. As the empty caverns surround you.
See,
And you
once you're high
have
enough level, you
a
just
You guys are
locked...
familiar with the concept of a rat king, right? Armoct is currently wondering right now if we've got a kid king.
please no.
All right, and Atreya's gonna go back to the wood door and try and kick it up again. Since she's hit dead ends on all sides.
Oh,
You are able to kick that door in. This time it opens up.
So you said you think we have to go down this way?
Roll a dexterity save.
that's gonna be dead end.
Yeah, it looks like it is.
You fall down the hole and your your echo is impaled on spikes.
Where is the hole? Is
Right.
it right inside the door?
It's right. Yeah, let me put it in. Because the floor falls away, so it's like rough. It should be a square, but it's like roughly there.
Okay. So Echo vanishes and Atreya wakes up. And then we'll bring Echo. I shouldn't have deleted Echo. We'll bring Echo right back.
Go, my friend.
Okay. So I think I found wherever this loud creature is. It's behind some metal doors. We may have to make another loud entry. Unless somebody else has another way to unlock it.
Nope.
I don't use lockpicks.
Also, I found a pit trap. That was a rather unpleasant way to lose my Echo.
Ouch. Do you take damage when the echo gets hurt?
I do not, fortunately.
that's useful.
Just kind of vanishes. It's kinda, yeah.
I
That's
have a
why I'm okay
similar-
using it to scout, because it doesn't
Yes.
affect me.
I guess that's
I have a similar ability, but don't think I can use it again today.
Like I say, it's definitely useful that we don't. That you were able to do that as much as you can, because that helps. And now we know these kids definitely don't care if someone dies in here,
Not even their beloved Kraylin.
right? Fucked up.
Alright, shall we go investigate this large, loud, banging creature?
Sure.
Do we want to investigate that now? It seems like it's trapped inside something. Do we want to look around more first?
Well, according to the map, I think this way right below us is a dead end.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
The
But
other
I
way,
also haven't
there's some other
found
stuff.
anything else.
it's a good point.
As I was
It's other way to
scouting,
the
there's
left
nobody
of the
down here
park.
except for whatever's beating on that door.
Yeah.
For a bunch of people who
This way over
worship
here goes far, I think. If we
For a
go this
bunch-
way.
that way. Okay.
Do you want me to scout that side as well?
If you'd
If you
like.
want to.
Alright, give me a moment. Then she'll go unconscious again.
You know, for a bunch of people who worship a guy who I knew to be the one who would run in for punch first, ask questions later, they definitely don't embody him in any way, shape, or form.
Well, they only met him once. And the caverns continue to be empty. Roll another dex save. Oh no.
I don't know,
It's
that
just the
bites
echo.
The dust.
Yeah, arrows shoot out from the walls at you, skewering your echo body before I assume falling to the floor when she disappears.
No, she just dissipates, and
Oh, then they just clatter off the walls.
I'm like, okay, well, I didn't get very far. Let's try that again. I'll also get a new echo and send it down there. And now, actually paying attention for this. Try and get through.
All right. Did you do anything except for walk through?
Would have been paying attention. Well, I say that. We should come here. Be paying attention to where the arrow holes are.
There are
where
no
they would shoot
arrow
from?
holes.
Oh. Then she'll run across.
And arrows just appear and skewer her again.
No save, no nothing?
Oh, shit. Yeah, sorry, dex save. I forgot. Sorry, I'm cute. Yeah, that
That's
happens
okay, she
again.
does. Okay, well, that side is apparently just arrow traps of death.
Did you see anything?
Nah, just the arrows that killed my echo twice. I didn't get that far.
Interesting.
There's no real telling where they're coming from, just the shooting.
Well, you could if there was investigations done, but...
Alright. So we've got an arrow trap down there. We got a big guy over on the other side in a spike hole.
I guess the only place we really haven't gone is down here.
So based on the map, it's a dead end. That's what Lucas said.
Yes, but since it's only going to take us a moment, there's no harm in looking.
Fair enough.
Yeah. This way has treasure. Yeah.
This is actually where everyone was hiding.
Yeah, they're all in this one hallway.
All right. So you find more abandoned corridor. Armok, you are at a metal reinforced door.
Mm-hmm.
Did Armok die?
No, he just wanted to go look at the door.
It's a very pretty door. It has Kralen's face written, painted on it as well.
So it's not a pretty door, and you lied to me. He's going to continue around, and then this is the wall that's vibrating as the creature pounds on it, right?
Correct.
Looks like we're moving.
Is it? Where is it?
Yeah, definitely.
Can I sense?
Yeah, fucking
Can I
definitely.
So Armok's like, yeah, there's something here.
And you
By the way, Trey will point to the knocked open wood door behind. That's where the pit trap is. Don't die.
Armok wants to go back up to this door.
I wouldn't say pit.
Is there like a locking mechanism on the outside or anything like that, or is it just a door that we can't open?
It has a lock. A very
And is
ornate
it-
lock.
Is it a lock built into the door, or is it like a padlock?
It's integral.
And he backs up and he just kind of nods to Luca, like, "Well,
Okay, I could cast
don't
knock
have-
again.
we don't have lock picks." And he pulls his sword out.
Imagine
for
using
that.
lock. Come on.
No, you can use lock, or I don't know how fancy this door is. I can always pour acid on it.
The only one with lock picks died by beheading.
That was fun. It was fun just murdering everybody in my own party.
Okay. I'm gonna cast knock.
And the door opens loud, and you hear a loud roaring, and then you see the door open and reveal a passageway, and then you see bursting through the wall. Roll initiative.
Rashing?
The hell is that?
That's my dad.
That's a Monster Hunter monster.
Interesting backstory. That's my father.
It's not my dad. Don't worry.
Dad! I'm
Dad.
gonna re-roll that. Not a nat one.
Every time you have rerolled, you have either gotten one higher or one lower.
It's not a nat one.
That's fair, because otherwise Kralen's just like, wait, we came in here to fight kids? Is that a kid?
We were gonna beat up some kids.
Is that a kid?
That's not a kid.
That doesn't look like a kid to me. Meanwhile, he's like fucking, smashing Atreya's image, and fucking Armok goes flying, and Luca's just like, I'm gonna go invisible.
And
how big is this space, Meta? Is it like tight?
Yeah.
Like the ceilings aren't high too, or?
Yeah, no, this thing probably can't get at you but it could crush through the wall potentially.
Got it. It's pretty big too, right? So
Well,
it's probably-
Yeah, it's massive.
Yeah.
Wall of force it in.
Wall of Force. I did get one of my 5th level spell slots back, so I could try if you want.
It is Atreya's turn first, however.
On timeout for 10 minutes.
Alrighty. We're gonna
You guys will not
send-
be able to occupy the same space. You guys can pass each other though.
We'll send the Echo in first. And then Atreya will keep a nice, healthy distance, most likely. Let me check.
That's better.
Okay, I'm within range there. I'm going to... Let's have some fun here. Let's do normal, not advantage, because I don't have flanking yet. Okay. Fire one.
Okay, you miss. It just bounces off
Fire
of its
two.
tough hide. You hit, scoring a hit across its chest for 14 damage.
Ooh, big.
Yeah, huh? And then...
And you see black blood spill forth. Roll, dex save. You are splattered with acidic blood. It would deal acid damage. Would that just dismiss you, or do I need to roll damage?
For the Echo?
Yeah, because the Echo's the one that attacked it.
It would... Well, it only has 1 health, so
Okay,
it would
so
just...
yeah, then yeah, it just.
But don't remove it, because we'll have to just keep resummoning it.
Yeah, I'll just let me make an
Just put
Echo
the black
jail.
right here or something.
Yeah, there's your Echo jail.
Okay, well, I'm going to bonus action, and I'm going to summon my Echo. And then I'm going to use Unleash Incarnation, which lets me do an extra attack when I take the attack action from my Echo. And actually, my Echo is going to be 10 feet behind. And so it has flanking, because flanking. And also, this is going to be using Great Weapon Master. So this, we'll see if this is worth it. That's a 14, so probably not.
No, that definitely does not hit.
Okay. There's my first one of those. I'm going to Action Surge and do 3 more attacks. So that's a 19 and an 11.
I hate to be that guy, but isn't it a bonus action to action surge?
Is that?
I think so.
On your... And I know, it doesn't
Or is it
say.
is it just a free action?
free
It's a free action.
Well, there you go.
Actually,
Jesus
that's why
Christ.
Action Surge tells you can take a second bonus action
That's
if you're able
horrible.
to do so.
Alright, yeah, go off.
So 19 and 11. I'm guessing the 11 misses.
11 misses and the 19 misses.
Oh.
The thing is
we'll
a
unleash- We'll Unleash Incarnation and do one more. I'm assuming a 22 hits.
22 does hit.
Okay. That is going to be 24
nice.
damage.
24 damage, and please roll a dex save.
From 10 feet away. That should not have been advantage. 13.
Yes, from 13 feet away, and it should have been an advantage, but you failed it anyways. As the blood violently spurts forth from where you cut it with the spear. It is a design defense mechanism for this. This is a designer monster. A lot of inbreeding. You know, hereditary health issues, bad hips.
Strong jawline.
So what I'm hearing is that we should fucking try to hamstring this motherfucker.
That's gonna be it for turn 1.
Armok.
First and most important question. Can Armok tell if this is a monstrosity or not?
It's definitely well, if you would consider the shit you met in season 1 a monstrosity, then yes.
Okay, cool. As bonus action, he takes a little vial of oil and he goes, and then he grins real big, and then he's going to scoot on in here. Believe he can go. No, he's got a full 50. Yeah, so he gets right up behind this motherfucker, light on his feet like a cat, fucking just running around this guy with his blade. Click that, and then he's going to swing away a couple times.
Miss.
Jesus Christ. And second attack.
You hit.
Oh.
And as he hits, the oil on his fucking blade lights up and deals apparently fucking a shitload of lightning damage to this motherfucker.
As it spasms and burns, and Armok and Atreya both make dex saves with disadvantage. As this thing's spasming and falling to the ground as you run it through the neck.
Hold on.
Disadvantage.
Yeah.
Disadvantage. My bad. So that's a 15.
Yep. And
Hold on.
Indomitable.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
okay, go ahead.
So does that mean I need to reroll the no, does it mean I need to reroll a disadvantage? Can I take the other die? I don't know if this operates like lucky.
I don't know if it works like lucky. It's another roll.
Yeah, it's another
Okay.
roll, so it'll be another disadvantage. You fail again,
Okay, no
however.
change.
And you
If you
both
need to.
take 1 second.
I can give you healing if you need it. Don't worry.
$39 damage as it convulses to the ground. You're showered in black acidic blood.
What kind of damage?
Acid.
Ugh.
I think Armok almost had a perfect attack.
Yeah,
Almost.
He rolled out of all of his d8s, only one of them wasn't an 8.
Yeah, this monster was supposed to be part of other people originally, so you've made some fights easier, but some more difficult. So, you know, you take what you get here.
We already killed this thing. Okay.
Crazy.
Yeah, it was part of it. There were other mechanics that could have happened, but because of things you did earlier, you kind of hamstrung this monster, but you may have made other things substantially more difficult.
And Cairo will look at both of you and be like, "Do you require healing?"
Armok just nods, but he also fucking is going to take his sword and he's just going to start slowly opening up this thing's skin at a distance to see if more black blood like comes violently spewing out like it was when it was alive.
No, it just drizzles out and scores your blade.
Okay, good.
I'll be right back. 1
Luca
second,
com-
though.
Yeah. Luca comes running into the room. I'll save everyone, quick! Get down, I'll shoot a lightning bolt at it. Oh, you guys killed it already?
Kamehameha?
Literally less than 6 seconds. I didn't even get to go.
So, Armok, you said you wanted healing, so there's 14 healing for you.
yes.
Do you want healing?
It could not hurt as long as it doesn't cause you any more damage.
It just causes me a d6 to do this.
Oh, I can... No, we're good. I can second wind. I'm never going to get a chance to use it in... Oh my god. I'm never going to get a chance to use it in combat because Echo Knights use so much bonus action economy.
That's a good point. I never thought of that.
So, it's fine. It's fine.
I don't mind... I have my other blood maledict stuff I can do, but I don't mind using my blood maledict for that. So
I am still down 28.
Do you want some more healing?
Probably, yeah. If we could, that one hurt my soul.
I'll deal 2 damage to myself.
Okay, only a 2. I feel better.
And you get 22 healing.
Yay!
That is max. So you got max healing from me.
Excellent.
It's like that trade meme. I received 2 points of damage. You received 22 points of healing.
Yeah.
Pretty good, dude.
Yeah. Next level, the damage that I can receive goes up by 2, and then the healing you get goes up by 4. So.
Yeah, we got invested.
And I'm back.
What's in the chest?
It's in the box.
Meta, all you missed is Luca came barging into the room. I'm gonna cast lightning bolt. Don't worry, you guys. I'll save the day. Yeah.
You find sparkling black gems.
Oh.
How many?
It's pretty full of them, but there's a hollow in the center that looks like a lot of it has been scooped out.
While they're gooing and gawing over the black gems, Armok would like to strip the monster for parts. There is a mechanic as part of his class where basically I just either roll medicine or herbalism, and I'm assuming that it would be medicine since this thing is not an herb per se.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Got the max. Cool. That just means that basically the system that they have for me making my like oils and stuff like that is that either as part of like a downtime in the wilderness or wherever there's plant life, I can go foraging for stuff, or I can strip a monster like this for parts, and I can only make a certain amount of GP basically, and then each thing is just a certain amount of that GP in storage that I have. So
okay.
That's going to be good because I did waste one of my more expensive oils on this guy.
There you go.
I'm going to start collecting gems. How many do I need to throw into my inventory?
Ooh, also, can we take this thing's horns?
You can, yeah. I mean, just be aesthetics, but yeah.
Yeah. He likes trophies. What is this thing called?
There's 100 marble-sized gems, all diamond cut, and this thing's size was giant. I guess I don't know what sizes are, so it'd be like 15 feet tall.
That's huge. That's the huge size.
But its head was scraping on the ceiling, so.
It was asking what is its
What do I call its horns?
Oh,
because if you don't name it, I will, and then you'll never know what I'm talking about.
So as you cut the horns off, they're called horns of the child. And as Atreya, it's simultaneously, Atreya is pocketing those gems. It shrinks. And I don't have a picture here, but a dead child's body with black hair is left behind.
And Armok just gives he just gives Cairo a look like, see, killing kids, it's easy.
You all just killed a child, didn't you?
Armok just nods. And he's like, yeah, I did.
I look over at Luca and I'm like, when a child gets this far gone, I've seen it before. There's no saving them.
Armok, not having gone back this far, opens this door to be like, ooh, what's down here?
And you do manage to open the door.
That loops around.
And yeah, there's just a passageway there.
Is this an opening in the walls?
Yes.
Is there anything else in this room
That
besides
door looks mangled as fuck, though. There is no way you're opening that bitch.
What about from up here?
Would
Yeah.
a bomb do it?
Maybe.
Oh, never mind. We don't need to open it.
You're gonna
it's fine.
bomb the room? Let's get out of
I'm
here
just
first.
thinking about it. I make oils, I make potions, and I make bombs.
But we're in the room, so do not bomb it.
Yes.
Well, no, we're leaving now.
Was there anything else in this room besides that chest, or was it just like
There
structure?
was a trough here, which had arms and legs and what looked like various human organs stacked inside of it, and partially
Human
eaten
or
chunks.
child-sized?
About child-sized human.
Oh, this is awful.
And
How is
it looks like they've been chewed on.
I thought we were
Armok
coming to
pointedly
find
did
like
those.
some lowly thieves, not like this. This is awful. The hell is this?
We've found humans that did the same thing that demons did to my village here. So, remorse is not a thing that we need to hold here.
Hmm. This is a tragedy.
There's a lot
It
of stuff
happens.
going on.
It happens more than you think.
Also, you were absolutely correct. The tip there is the staircase.
Yeah. So then, if we go down this way, we should make
This-
the next available right to our characters.
Right, and that would.
Yeah, and then there should be like an opening all the way at the bottom somewhere, bottom left.
Well, yeah, because the very bottom should be a dead end.
Because this was also one of the openings, so they were
Yeah,
Like
the,
a bigger
the left here should be a dead end.
Mhm.
If that's a dead end, that pretty much confirms it.
Alright, that is a dead end.
Yay! Okay, I know where we are.
And there's
Armok
stairs.
he just nods like, "Yep, we're underground. Good job."
Oh, staircase.
Staircase leading up.
Also, Armok is technically going behind.
All
the tray.
down. We're gonna pretend that's downstairs. Just pretend like
How about this door, though?
that door is unlocked.
Can I peek it through very quietly?
You absolutely do. There's 3 coffins on one side and a bronze statue of. It resembles Kralin, but like if Kralin was Arnold Schwarzenegger, like a very idealized version. Like it looks nothing like the Kralin that Cairo looks like. It looks like a Greek god.
Armok shuts the door very quietly behind him, and then he goes to indicate there are 3 coffins.
Are you sick?
And he goes, and he fucking waits for Cairo to get there. Then he coughs 3 times again, and Cairo's like, "Oh, there's 3 coffins behind the door."
There's 3 coffins behind the door.
And then he
Started to
opens the
think
door.
he was
and
ill.
He very gingerly walks in.
No, you'll get used to it after a while.
What do you do?
Is this door
Open the
locked?
coffin,
That
obviously.
door is unlocked.
I will have my echo open the door.
Open the door and nothing happens. You open the coffin and there's a dead child's body that looks like it's been cut and sewn up in ways to make it look like that statue.
What?
And coffin number 2.
Same thing.
These are like the worst fanboys of all time. What the hell's going on?
Cult.
Can we get a prediction in the chat that this 3rd one is the same fucking shit? And what's inside number 3?
The same thing.
A rock.
There's a rock that says "I owe you one fucked up corpse."
and Cairo's gonna look at the statue and be like, "This isn't seriously what they thought he looked like, right?"
Armok nods like, "No, that definitely is." And then he kind of like he like starts like pushing his muscles around and stuff like that, and then he points at you like you should shape change into that.
Dexterity save.
You would.
I mean,
On
there's
the blood
literal
splatter right
blood
there?
on the ground.
Oh, I thought he meant me.
Smush goes the ceiling, blocking off the cavern, and it's more than 1 damage, so.
Oh, he did mean you, yeah.
I'm trying to find a new jail, so I don't have to scroll all the way over there. But I'm not.
Yep.
And then I'll just. Oh, okay. Apparently, ceiling comes down there.
Cairo's going to be morphing his body to look closer to the statue. Just kind of, it's just like
Basically, handsome Squidward version of Kraylin.
I also just wrote Lucas studying the statue, so in the future maybe I could try to disguise myself as this version of Kraylin.
All right.
Because Lucas never met Kraylin, so he kind of doesn't know. I wouldn't disguise myself as him unless I knew how he looked.
Armoct is assuming the next thing we're going to be doing is going down the stairs, so he's just going to wait.
There's some creepy shit going on.
Although, technically, there is... I mean, as a party, if we wanted to check, there is more shit going on way to the right.
if we want to find everything down here, we can check further. But
Keep in mind, as characters, you would understand that you alerted everybody in this whole damn complex to your presence, and you heard them running away. So, time taken is time prepared.
Yep. If we're heading down another level, you should let me go. Do you want me to go down and scream again, or what are we doing?
And he just nods, like, yeah. And then he gives, like, Atreus, like, he looks at Atreus and his eyes are just really bright. And he's just like, I just really like how uncomfortable he is doing the Kraylin impression.
After you, Lord Douche.
Mm-hmm.
You can tell she's just teasing the
So
shit
you
out of
climb down the stairs.
Yeah, and I'm shouting like, "Is that all you can throw at me?"
Oh my god, you guys have done some things.
Oh no.
This is what you get.
And
to
there
the
is a
person
door.
you worship.
There is a portcullis door at the top right-ish that is currently
there's-
closed, but it's like
God,
it's
that
not.
is so tiny. And so horribly colored and hard to see.
Holy shit. Noah, hold on. I'm going to message you something, Noah.
Oh, I'm
He
gonna
probably
mess
knows
with
this
something.
map or something.
Nothing's gonna beat the day that I recognized Wave Echo Cave upside down.
Yup. Oh wait, no. Everyone's a little too big except for Luca, but oh well. That's about right.
I'm
Kralen's
appropriate.
way too big.
I'm just trying to move things behind. It's not going well.
So you're behind that closed gate. You can't see through it. It's solid though. It does have handles.
I'm gonna try.
Kairos as Kraylin just walk up and be like,
This is just undergroundness, right? Like, this doesn't actually
Yeah.
exist. Okay.
Yeah.
The
Kairos
void.
gonna walk up to the gate and just as Kraylin in Kralin's voice like, "Let me in right now."
I half expected him to just Terminator his way through the bars.
Nothing happens.
I can't melt my body. That's not
But
something.
Armoct has seen you do cool shit before.
I mean, I can just go through it because we took a short rest.
Oh, I'm so sorry. You can't actually terminate through it. You can just go through it. Armoct is just going to try to lift from the bottom very gingerly and see if it's locked down.
It is not.
Okay, can I lift it up, or do I need an athletics check for that?
Nope, you lift it up, and this is where we're gonna end because I don't have time for all of this for the rest of this session. But you open it up and reveal. Oh nope, not that. Okay, I'm gonna have to reveal in a couple of segments. This is a lot.
Whoa.
And you see everybody armed to the teeth, staring at the door.
Are they children?
Oh, they are all children.
Oh, this is going to be so much fucking fun.
This is going to be
No, we're
a
not going
wonderful
to.
mountain of corpses.
No.
Where is
And
my human juice?
That
Not
is where we end for today.
No, the single kid paid
No.
attention to the fact that Kraylin just is standing there.
Find out next week if they murdered like a lot of children.
Uh,
I thought Party 1 was the bad guys. I think I might be wrong.
Okay, understand the self-defense principle applies even if your attacker is a child.
And we also want to we should also
But
point
to be
out
fair, you went to their house.
yeah, we charged into their place. I forgot what we were even doing here.
And they turn children into monsters and
Well, that is
feed
true,
children
that's
to the monsters.
That's not good. That's
I stand by it. I think Atreya is correct in her assertion that children is the least offensive of their titles.
I'm just sitting here right now, Meta. Yeah, you're saying you think Party 3 is the evil one while we're dealing with the fucking children of the corn.
There's a lot more going on here than you guys are aware of yet.
yeah.
Maybe if they just sit down and fucking listen to the fact that Kralen's here, maybe we won't have to murder the children.
Maybe I could just read them a book or something.
They're the children of the corn, so...
I'll read.
Actually, though, you do see something strange
Uh-oh.
What's that?
over
Is it
here.
the one dude in the very back who's
Oh,
just
all
like,
the way
I'm
in the
just gonna
bottom
keep
left.
carrying these boxes around. Don't mind
What is
me.
that thing? It's a vent.
So up there, skewered on a cross, is a body that looks slightly like it's been preserved in some kind of like, not like glass, but like it's almost like you've got a glass protective layer around it.
Where is this?
Right here.
Bottom left.
Oh, okay.
And it has what looks like an actual dead body, but it looks like the statue you saw. And it just says, "Our Savior, Kralin Rosebush."
No.
And it's tied up.
Just out of curiosity, as we come through here, does everybody's eyes go wide when Statue Kralin walks through the door?
Oh wait,
I
is Luca
changed-
statue? Kralin?
No,
Oh, you
I
changed
ch-
the
I
statue.
ch-
No,
No, I
Kralin. Yeah.
Just
Oh,
by
yeah,
seeing that in
absolutely.
front of me, 'cause I can
Absolutely.
morph my body at will. Since
Yep.
I see the new look that they're giving him, I just shaped my body into that form.
Yep, absolutely.
We have a chance at diplomacy. You are our only hope before the mountain of child corpses, Cairo.
Yep.
Yes, and that is where we end. We will pick it up next week. We will see what happens. A lot has happened today. Thanks everyone for watching. Thanks everyone for playing. 2 loot points to everyone, and you're on that level 11.
Oh.
After we take a long
long
rest.
And everybody tune into Dog Pound Ukraine on Sunday on Dog Pound Speedrunning, the channel.
Because we won't have that until the...
It's a great cause.
Mhm.
And
Are we skipping Dog Pound D&D next week?
no, that's
Then-
I have a 7 a.m.
Oh.
And D&D is at 6, so it'll all be good. Thank you guys so much. Have a